Hi guys, welcome
Hi.
back. I'm Francesco here with my cousin Christian
Hi.
Thomas from Italy,
Hi, guys.
Switzerland. I'm from North Italy and we are going to record this video now. He's not able to speak English because he started to learn English probably from high school, I think. I'm not really sure about that. No, we just finished to record this video in Italian, but let's go to the same in English. No, probably he's not going to speak very much because of the reason, but that's not a problem.
Sorry guys.
By the way, we want to speak about training for very young people. No, he is 14 years old, and some people think that you should not train when you are a kid. No, some people think that training while you are very young is going to prevent you from growing taller, but that's not true. Okay, in my opinion, it's a very good idea to start to train as soon as possible. Now, there are people in China who start to train at 3 years old and they become champions. So you should start to train as soon as possible. There's no problem about that. The problem can be if you use performance enhancing drugs like steroids. You should not use steroids till 21 years old or even after or even until you are 25 years old. Why? Because steroids like testosterone convert into estrogen, and androgens block the growth of your bones. Now, if you do a radiography into your legs, you see that their bones are not attached. Now, there is a gap between a single bone because your bones will continue to grow till they are fused and blocked. No, so don't use steroids or something like that till you are 21 at least. No. For growth hormone, this is another topic because growth hormone can make you taller, and being tall is very useful for everything. From sports. If you're taller, you will be a better sportman. For example, you think Usain Bolt is 190 centimeters tall and is a champion. And even if you swim, or if you do fight sport, everything height is very useful in everything, and height is also useful if you want to pick up girls, because girls like tall guys. So steroids will prevent you from growing and they should not be used. For growth hormone is a different stuff. I would like to use things like MK677, that is a growth hormone secreted when I was younger. So I would have been able to grow taller. I'm quite tall, I'm 188 centimeters tall, but I would like to be 5 centimeters taller. I like to be tall. By the way, I don't want, this is not advice, I'm not a medician, this is not a medical advice, this is for entertainment purposes only. So it's not a suggestion at all, it's just for entertainment purposes only. Growth hormone. So if you take growth hormone when you're very young, you can grow taller than you were genetically predisposed to. The next topic is how to train when you're a kid. Charles Poliquin, that was one of my favorite one of my favorite coaches, used to tell that children should change sport as much as possible. They respond differently from adults, and even their brain develops faster, and this is another reason why they should start training when they're very young, because training can also improve their brain abilities. They adapt way faster. That's very, very good. For example, Guru Milanai, an bodybuilding coach, tells that Rolly Coleman and Dorian Yates were able to become the champions that much because they push themselves to the limits, going to failure and beyond, have not only a positive effect on their physique but also on their mind. Probably push yourself to the limit because of, I don't know, some adaptation of the central nervous system or some not. Thanks to the neuroplasticity of the mind, can make you smarter and also like give you a stronger willpower. So this is a good point. You should train young for this reason also. By the way, as Polyquin said, a kid should change sport as much as possible. I think Polyquin daughter do like many sport, and she changed sport every like 6 months or something like that. So for young people it's very important to do as much different stuff as possible to improve their physique and their mind too. The develop on their mind is like, it's very important for everything now, also for their job in the future. This is the thing. This is also true for older people. Even if you are an adult, you should change what you do sometimes. For example, there was a Polyquin athlete that was she was competing skiing, and at a certain time Polyquin said, now from this moment forward, you should not train, you should not ski anymore. And she was like, why? This is my sport, how can I improve my skills if I do not ski? She was like, do that. For 6 months she started to do something else like powerlifting and stuff, and when she was through skiing, she did some personal record. So yes, even for adult people it's important to change, not as much as it is for young people, but yeah, also adult people should do that. Now, what to do now? We just want to do a demonstration of my cousin Thomas doing some chin-ups. At first, a very important thing is that you should train with a proper technique, even if you are very young. Maybe technique is even more important than the load you weigh. It's better to train with a proper technique than lift a shit out of weights. For lifting a lot of weight, you have time, so don't worry. So let's go. And since I'm quite lazy, and if I use Sony Vegas 3D video, my computer crashes every time I try to render that. I don't want to kill the video and just take my camera with my hand and we just move in a very bad way. So let's go.
Let's go, guys.
Do a demonstration now. When we was recording this video in English. No. Okay, our camera died completely because it hit up too much. So just a little demonstration of how a kid should train. He's improving his technique, so he's not perfect yet, but he has the willpower to do that. So, vai Thomas.
Cosa facciamo?
Trazione come prima.
Vai.
Neutral chin up. Neutral grip chin up. It's quite difficult, Just go down all the time with every ball. Now, doing a complete rep and not a partial rep. No, è così. Su, eccetera. We are improving yet. He wants to do some bench press now. Just with I don't know, I can't move this one.
Non si gira?
No, si è bloccato. Ok, ce la facciamo. Let's try that.
Devi scontare. Ci mettiamo qualcosì da sopra, solo da fascina. Ci hanno preso finito.
Vediamo prima chi mettiamo. Insomma. Vieni qua.
E venire più in giù? No, così.
No, vieni su. Diventa tipo qua.
Così. Vado?
Sentiamo picchiare su.
Cos'è più difficile della lontananza?
Guarda, sentiamo sotto.
Ok.
Good job, good job. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you next time.